Now let us take some question and answers in digital image processing. The content is from this website. Okay, we'll start with the digital image fundamentals. Define image. What is an image? See, you can answer it like this in one line that a 2D representation of intensity value or brightness value. This can be an image. This is the most liked and said definition of image. So, an image is defined as two-dimensional light intensity function fxy, where x and y denotes spatial coordinate and amplitude or a value of f at point xy, which is the intensity, or you can call it as a grayscale or brightness of the image at that point. Sometimes you call it as DN values or digital numbers, and these digital numbers are nothing but the intensities and grayscales and brightness only. What is a dynamic range? Say if you are told that the dynamic range is from 0 to 255, what you are going to say? The range of value spanned by the grayscale is called the dynamic range of an image. Image will have high contrast if the dynamic range is high. Image will have dull, washed out gray look if the dynamic range is low. Say this is for 8-bit image, and how did we get it? 8-bit image. The image can be 2-bit, say only black and white. It only has or rather 1 bit. 1 bit is black and white, because 1 bit means only it can take 0 or 1 value. Okay, this 0 to 55 is for 8-bit. How did I get here? Say 2 to the power 8 is what? 256. And if we start from 0, we go up to 255. 0 is for black, 255 is for white. So all the shades from 0, that is black, to 255 white, all the shades. So there are 255 shades available to you. Now if I vary it, I say that it is 0 to 1024. So it goes up to 10. 2 to the power 10 is 1024. So now you have from 0 to 1024 range. So this is black and this is white. Now you have 1024 shades. So now the contrast will be very high. The image will be very good. It will be beautiful. It will be representable. So this is the dynamic range. What is brightness? Define the brightness. Brightness of an object or an image is the perceived luminance of the surrounding. Two objects with different surrounding would have identical luminance but different brightness. So this is perceived luminance. What is contrast? Contrast is the difference in intensity between the highest and lowest intensity values of an image. Say, if you have highest intensity as 0, lowest as 0 and highest as 255, what is the contrast? 255 or 256? Okay. Now, if you have, say, from 200 to 220, this is only range here. The difference is 20. So, the difference between the highest and lowest intensity level, contrast will be very low. Here contrast is very high. What do you mean by gray level? Gray level. Gray level refers to the scalar measure of intensity that ranges from black to gray and finally to white. So as I suggested earlier also, if you have 0 to 255 values, means 8-bit image, so 2 to the power 8 is 256. So if it is an 8-bit image, you have shades, gray shades of gray level from 0 to 255. So there are 255 gray levels for you. If you decrease it, say you have say 3-bit image or 2-bit image, say 2. Let us take 3 bits. So 2 to the power 3 is 8. So you will just have 0 to 7. So there will be only, you can count it on finger. Only 8 or 0 to 7 inclusive, you have only 8 gray levels. What do you mean by color model? Like RGB, CMYK, hue, saturation, intensity, HSI. So a color model is a representation of 3D coordinate system and a subspace within that system where each color is represented by a single point. Okay, this is 3D. We have a point here, say RGB. So R will be the distance from say this axis, GB with this axis, this plane actually, and B from this plane. This is the hardware oriented color models. RGB, CMYK, YIQ, HSI, these are hardware oriented color models. What is hue and saturation? The content of the color and the purity. So Hue is the color attribute that describes the pure color. The pure color is hue, while the saturation gives a measure of degree to which the pure color is diluted by white light. Pure color is diluted by white light is saturation. Color attribute that is of the pure color is the hue. List the application of color models. RGB model used for color monitor, color video camera, etc. CMY for printing. HSI or HIS, that is hue saturation intensity. This is for color image processing. YIK is for color picture transmission. Define resolution. What is a resolution? There are various types of resolution. If you are a remote sensing person, you will see spatial, temporal, radiometric. These kind of resolutions are there. One more is there, spectral resolution. So resolution is what? Resolution is defined as the smallest number of discernible detail in an image. Spatial resolution, as I was talking about, is the smallest discernible detail in an image, and gray level resolution refers to the smallest discernible changes in gray level. Okay, so we say the resolution of an image is, say, 1 meter. So what is that 1 meter? That means you cannot go beyond 1 meter. 1 meter is easily discernible. That is the last level you can find out or recognize. Beyond that you cannot recognize. This is resolution. What is meant by pixel? Pixel. What is this pixel? Pixel is nothing but the picture element. Okay, picture element, and you can define it as a digital image is composed of a finite number of elements, each of which has a particular location or a value. For example, if this is an image, this is a pixel. Okay, so a digital image is composed of finite number of elements. These are the elements, each of which have a particular location, say this location or a value. So these elements are referred to as the pixels or image elements or picture elements or pels. Define digital image. What is grayscale image? Digital image. When x and y and the amplitude values of f all are of finite discernible quantities, like 0 to 255. If it varies, some pixel will have, say, value 76, some may have value as 25, some may have as 251. All these are discrete values, finite discrete quantities. So we call that image as digital image containing the digital numbers. What are the steps involved in DIP, digital image processing? First you have to acquire. Okay, then you have to do certain activities. So first is image acquisition. Then you have to, because you have just acquired the image, so you have to do certain pre-processing. Then you can do segmentation, representation, description, and recognition and interpretation. Finally, you do this recognition and interpretation. What is recognition and interpretation? Analysis, for example. Recognition means it is a process that assigns a label to an object based on the information provided by its descriptors. And interpretation means assigning meaning to a recognized object. First, in an image, you recognize that this is a railway line. First you recognize, and then you assign, that is, meaning to that which has just been recognized, and you interpret that this is a single line or double line, broad gauge or say narrow gauge. Specify the elements of DIP systems. First, image acquisition, then you have to store it, then processing is to be done, and then finally it is to be displayed. Explain the categories of digital storage. Category of digital storage. Short-term storage for use during processing. Online storage for relatively fast recall. Archival storage for infrequent accesses. What are the types of light receptors? Cones and rods. You will find it in your eyes. These are the light receptors. How these cones and rods are distributed in retina? In each eye, cones are in the range of 6 to 7 millions and rods are in the range of 75 to 150 million. Differentiate photopic and scotopic vision. Photopic vision, scotopic vision. The human being can resolve the fine details with these cones because each one is connected to its own nerve end. Scotopic division, several rods are connected to one nerve end, so it gives the overall picture of an image. Photopic vision, this is also known as the bright light vision, and scotopic thin light vision. Define subjective brightness and brightness adaptation. Subjective brightness and brightness adaptation. Subjective brightness means the intensity as uh, preserved by the human visual system. This is the subjective brightness. So brightness adaptation means the human visual system can operate only from this scotopic to a glare limit. Okay, so it cannot operate over. There is no wide range. There is only a range in which the eye can operate. So it accomplishes this large variation by changing its overall intensity, adapting to brightness. What is Weber ratio? Weber ratio. The answer is the ratio of increment of illumination to background of illumination is called a Weber ratio. This is given by delta I by I. If the ratio of increment of illumination to the background of illumination is small, the small percentage of change in the intensity is needed for good brightness adaptation. If the ratio is large, then the large percentage of changes in intensity is needed for poor brightness adaptation. What is simultaneous contrast? Simultaneous contrast. The region reserved brightness not depend on its intensity but also on its background. So for a region, the brightness does not only depend on its intensity but also the background. This is the background. Okay. So all center square have same intensity. However, they appear to eye to be become darker as the background becomes lighter. This is simultaneous contrast. What is meant by illumination and reflectance? Illumination is the amount of source light incident on the scene. Illumination. How much it is illuminated means light which is incident on it. It is represented as IXY. Reflectance is the amount of light which is reflected by the object in the scene, and it is represented by RXY. Define sampling and quantization. Sampling and quantization, let me tell you that you have, say, an analog input. Now, these are infinite numbers. You cannot take these numbers and represent in a form of digital image or digital values. For that, you have to sample them. Okay, and you have to quantize them. Say from values which are 0 to 0 0.1, 0 0.2, or say 5.7, 5.9. We'll take a value above 5.5 as say 6, and value below 5.5 is we'll take it as 5. So you'll get the discrete number 5 or 6. This is quantization. So sampling means digitizing the coordinate values, making them digital like 5 or 6. Quantization means digitizing the amplitude value. Quantization is amplitude value, digitizing, and sampling means digitizing the coordinate value. Find the value of number of bits required to store 256 by 256 image in a 32 gray levels. So the answer would be like this: 32 gray levels, and here for 32 gray levels, what it will be? 2 to the power 5. For storing 32 gray levels, 2 to the power 5 is, so 5, the number of bits for one gray level will be 5 bits. This will be 5 bits. And how the size is 256 by 256, so we will multiply it by 5. Because this is 5 bits, the answer will come in bits. Explain the expression to find the number of bits to store a digital image. As we have seen, the number of bits required to store a digital image is given by m into n into k, where k is the number of bits required to represent one pixel, and these are the m and n is the row and column. So if m equal to n, this will become b is equal to n square k. What do you mean by zooming of digital images? Zooming may be viewed as oversampling. It involves the creation of new pixel location and the assignment of gray levels to these new locations. This is zooming. What do you mean by shrinking of digital images? This is opposite of zooming. Shrinking can be viewed as undersampling. To shrink an image by 1/2, we delete every row and column, say. And to reduce possible alias effect, it is always a good idea to blur an image slightly, blur the image slightly before shrinking it. Why do we need transformation? Or what is the need for transformation? See, certain mathematical operations can easily be implemented in frequency domain. We are talking about the transformation from spatial domain to frequency domain and vice versa. So why would we require this? Certain mathematical operation can be easily implemented in the frequency domain, and transforms are very useful in gaining valuable insight into the concepts such as sampling. Image transforms help design faster algorithm like FFT, fast Fourier transform. and transform result in energy compaction over few coefficients. So energy compaction is also there. Define the term luminance. Measured in lumens, it gives a measure of amount of energy an observer perceive from light source. So the perceived energy is luminance. So this is the first part of basic image, digital image, and we'll be taking more in the coming session. Thank you so much. Take care.